Hello, this is MadLove44 here, and welcome to another video. Now, I'm sorry for over the past couple of days that I haven't uploaded any videos. I've been extremely busy doing quite a few things, just sort of generally. It's been a very busy time recently, so I haven't really been able to upload many videos. But I am back today, and I should be able to make some more videos over the next week or so. So yeah, let's get straight into this video about Jon Snow. So today we'll be looking at the future of Jon Snow, or the King in the North. After the Game of Thrones Season 6 finale, Jon Snow has been named King in the North, even though he is only a bastard. This leaves Jon in a very vulnerable position. He's a rebel to the crown, and this makes him a target. Furthermore, winter has now come and the dead come with it. The White Walkers are approaching the wall, and this means big problems for Jon and the Northern armies. So what will Jon be doing in Season 7 and the future? Well, I have a couple of theories. The first one is about the Lannisters and the future war that is sure to come. Jon has made an enemy of the crown, so surely they will have to go and crush the Northern rebels. Now there are a couple of people who could be sent to do this. Most likely is Jaime. Jaime could be sent with the Lannister army to prevent the Northern rebels from doing anything. Jaime is most likely person to be sent, as he was the commander of the army at Riverrun, so probably be a good commander in the north. However, with Cersei being king, she will want Jaime with her, and might name him the Kingsguard, but I'll discuss that further in my Jaime video. So Jaime and King's Landing, the next logical people to send would be the Freys. They are supporters of the crown, and are the closest house to the north, still loyal to the Lannisters. And if the siege of Riverrun is anything to go on, the Starks should crush the Frey army. The second theory I have is that Jon will advance himself, taking his army down south in a Robb-style way to try and overthrow the Lannisters, or maybe just to destroy the Freys, like they did to the Boltons, though Arya has already seen to the death of a few. The Freys betrayed the Starks at the Red Wedding, and the Northerners are eager for revenge, so to avenge the Red Wedding further, Jon could move south to kill the Freys. More likely is that Jon will do what Daenerys did in Season 4. He will simply stay in Winterfell and rule, preparing for the coming war in the north, making obsidian weapons and finding ways to create Valyrian steel, perhaps using Sam, as Jon knows that winter is coming, so he knows that he must prepare to defeat the Whites and White Walkers. There is a future for Jon after Season 7. The White Walkers will probably arrive in Westeros, leaving all the continent in eternal winter. Jon and others will have to fight the oncoming army of zombie Whites, so Jon will most probably move north to protect the realm and defeat the Whites. To do this, he may have to make a political agreement. With Jon being a rebel to the throne, he will have to meet with Dany if she is successful in her conquest of Westeros. He may have to make a deal with her, a marriage deal perhaps, making him the king and Dany the queen, although Jon may not be up to this due to the family bonds between the two. That is, if Jon has found out about his birth from Bran or Sam, or wherever they find the information. But it is not unusual for Targaryens to marry, and Dany would need to unite the whole country. She would not be happy with a country divided by wars. Jon may want to join with Dany to unite the Seven Kingdoms, as she is against the Lannisters, I should say. But after his previous experiences with the crown, he may wish to stay separate, something Dany could not agree to. So there could be a possible marriage to unite the countries, or they could just remain separate. Jon may convince Dany that they should not join or worry about politics at this moment, and should rather focus on defeating the White Walkers first, which could be quite easy when you have 3 dragons. Whether they would make a political agreement is yet to be seen, but I think Dany would understand the urgency of the situation and move north first and then talk about politics later. However, if the Lannisters do move north to defeat the Starks, firstly it would make King's Landing very open and ripe for the taking, but also leave a large army in the north that could be easily crushed by Jon. But Jon may try to make a deal with Jaime or whoever's in command, as Jon needs every man he can get to combat the White Walkers. The war is between the living and the dead, so the more living there are, the greater chance they have. So Lannisters may have to join with the Starks during the winter season, placing all the main characters next to each other, fighting alongside one another to defeat the others and save the realm, and that's quite a beautiful picture, really, if you stand back and look at it. All the characters that we've learnt about and figured out their motives and all that stuff, fighting alongside one another instead of against each other like they have been for the past 5-6 years. They're all alongside each other, fighting together for one common cause. An image that would be quite good to see in the show, but perhaps unlikely with the Starks probably unwilling to join with the Lannisters and stuff like that. So at the end of the show, Jon may be dead after the long night, perhaps, but he may be king, using his Targaryen blood to take the throne for himself. He may have married Dany, or he may simply be the king in the north. All this we have yet to see, and will be fantastic in Season 7 and 8 of Game of Thrones. But that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you next time.